Hi guys, so I'm going to share with you today my why video, which I have made on Fillmore. So if you guys ever want to go ahead and do yourself a why video, that's a good one to use. I'm just going to go ahead and make this a bigger screen at the moment, and I'll talk you through my why video. Okay, so in 2011, I gave birth in September to a little boy called Georgie. There he is on the scan pictures. All scans were normal. There he is the day after he was born. He did come out quite bruised and quite cold, but things that you just forget about and just carry on, you know, like the hype after you've had a baby is so big. There's him with his big brother Josh. As you can see, the bruising on his face there. So anyway, for a good 6 months, life was perfect. He was the new little addition to our family. And then we started to notice that he wasn't able to hold his head up properly. As you can see there, he's laid on Daddy's chest. And my friends had children at the same time as well. So I started to notice things just weren't really right. You know, he wasn't keeping up with developmentally, along with his little friend Orla. We realised he couldn't really sit up very well. So you can see there he's sat in a bumbo. He's propped up. So we went off to the doctors. Another one there, he really struggled with tummy time, couldn't lift his head up, but he's always been so happy. Look at that little smile. Yeah, so we went off to the doctors, we told them about the little squint he's got in his eyes there, and then that just started the whirlwind of the last 5.5 years. So this day he went off and had to be put to sleep to have an MRI. He's been in and out of hospital, various tests. He's had lumbar punctures, so that's a needle into the spine. There he is there coming round from some operation. He has to have his legs and ankles and feet plastered, electrodes stuck to his head, all sorts of different things. He's had a few MRIs. There he is trying his new splints on with Grandma. There he is coming round from his eye operation, I think he had there. So he's had a lot done to him, the poor little thing, but he's just so happy. He changed my world. He changed my life. There he is with his little first little pair of glasses that he had on. There's a lycra suit. So you can hear my daughter shouting in the background. Here, 1 second. Oh! She's wolfing at you. Right, you just leave that there then. Go in there. See, this is me, natural, you know, mum, get interrupted by kids. Here we go, I'll try again. So, we got to the point where we felt like he needed to have more interventions, and I decided to create a fundraising campaign called Go Georgie Go. I spent a good year and a half doing all sorts of different magazine deals. We did TV shows, and that was to all fundraise for the special therapy that you saw him in there, the TheraSuit. He actually went worldwide. So basically, I just want to try and say that, you know, if you put your mind to something, then you will do it. You know, keep the vision in the forefront of your mind and remember what your aim is. We ended up raising around about £30,000, and that enabled us to have a year's worth of therapy for Georgie. There we are at the local radio station. You know, these are all the different events that we did. I do apologise about Daisy back in the background there, Freya will be winding up. Yeah, so My why is all three of my children. There's my beautiful mummy shaving her head for Georgie. But it is just the drive and determination that I see within my little boy to just have the most fun in life, to not let anything get in your way, not let anything stand in your way. You know, if you write down your goals and write down what you want to happen, it'll happen. You know, stay positive. Well, there we are with the pregnant Freya. Yeah, so it's just all so important. I never believed that I would be able to raise that much money for Georgie. But when I saw after the first round of therapy how much it did for him, there was absolutely no stopping me. You know, I went all guns blazing. You can apply this type of mindset into anything you do in life. Honestly, you think what you are going to achieve, you believe what you're going to achieve, and you will achieve that. If I can do it, anyone can do it. If Georgie can do it, you can do it. He has no barriers. He has no boundaries. He cannot stand unaided. He he goes and plays frame football. He doesn't let the fact that he can't walk stop him playing football. There he is on his first sports day on the running race. He ran it with my mum, with his grandma, and his lovely one-to-one teacher, Miss Bassett. There he is, writing E for the first time. Look how happy he is. He does not let anything get him down. You can see why he is my why. I hate to say that just him, all of my children are my why, but I never knew determination and pride as much as I did until this little boy was brought to me. He was brought to me for a reason, and that was to become a better person and drive through in everything I want to do. Honestly, if you want to go ahead and do yourself a why video, make it true to yourself. Throughout being a carer for Georgie, I went ahead and did my fitness qualifications and set up my own fitness business, all while being a carer for Georgie and doing the fundraising for Georgie. So that was a very exciting time, a very successful time. But with me being a carer for Georgie, it was a bit overwhelming because if somebody wants to be physically trained, they tend to want to do it before and after work. So it ended up being a bit too much for our individual circumstances. There he is at therapy with the TheraSuit on. So that is what actually led me to becoming an online marketer and applying the mindset which I've learned over the last few years has enabled me to become quite successful within the online marketing industry. I have dabbled in a few different businesses, but the only one which has ever caught my eye has been Now Lifestyle, because it is fitness based. So it's like fitness versus MLM. And what's the biggest industry that you can be in? It is fitness. It's $1 billion industry. So I use the drive and determination from that little boy there to help me drive my business and to also encourage others, support others, mentor others into the same kind of success that myself, my mentor, and my team are getting. So there is me, Mrs. Fitness, Georgie at Frame Football. So I hope you've enjoyed this video, and it will inspire you to do your own. Take care.